Let's get it. Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Source Infinity. We back at it again with another DEA DNA activational video. Y'all already know what the fuck we talking about. So, in this video, we're gonna meditate a little bit. Just take a few deep breaths. Align with the source. We are everything. Everything is us. Ashe. Okay. Let's talk about reprogramming, right? So, in my last video, I spoke about oneness, right? I spoke about frequency. I spoke about names, mental programming, identity programming, understanding that everything that you see is reality's program, right? You are an aspect of that program. So, when you understand what you are as an aspect of reality, right? Don't think of yourself as separate from reality, right? You don't think of yourself as separate from reality because you understand that you are reality, so you're naturally out of flow with reality. If you feel disconnected from your events or circumstances, right? Like the things that are going on in your reality, you don't know, you don't find purpose or reason towards why things are happening, or you don't have a learning perspective, a student's perspective, right? A scholar's perspective. You don't understand that you were placed here in order to grow. You were placed here to grow and evolve, right? All beings in this plane were placed here to grow and evolve. So the reason why mental programming is important and identity programming is important is because the program is the set of rules, laws, or circumstances which something abides by, right? So in this instance, your programming is the aspects of your being, the different things that make up who and what you are. And when we speak about thought form programming, to be specific, right? To narrow it down, because reality programming is one thing, and it's all interconnected. So when we speak about programming in general, right? Reality programming, thought form programming, it's all interconnected. So manifestation, right? This is how you manifest your reality, because you understand one, reality is already manifested, right? Anything that you can think about, it already exists. It already exists, right? One could say in a different as a possibility, or in a different quote unquote timeline, or reality, right? We don't have to go that far, but the fact that you have the ability to conceive these things within your mind, right? To think about these things just gives you that fact of knowing that is a possible thing within existence, because you are existence itself, right? So notice how we said within existence, right? Thought forms are not separate from reality. The way that you think, your thoughts, once again, are not separate from reality. Every single thought that you have is interconnected to reality. Even right now, I'm speaking about reality. That's the only thing you can speak about. For example, I'm looking at cameras looking at me. These aspects, cameras, are aspects of reality, right? I am an aspect of reality. So language is a fact of reality. I spoke about this in on my TikTok videos, or just my videos in general. They don't have to be considered TikTok videos, right? Because it's all just content, if you want to use that term, or us recording ourselves for the sake of evolution, bro. Feel me? Um, Many different things you can gain from recording yourself, right? You can study yourself, and you can evolve from that version of yourself. The planet is always recording itself, right? And it's literally happening right now, right? I am an aspect of the planet, and I'm literally recording myself. I'm literally this planet, right? You are this planet. We are this planet. We are reality. This is what I'm telling y'all, right? This is the reminder, the remembrance that we are bringing when we speak about the law of oneness, when we speak about nature, when we speak about spirit, when we speak about God, when we speak about source, etc. Right? That is the knowing that I bring to y'all, is the understanding that we are all the source. I am the source. You are the source, and that the source is everything. Feel me? Everything and everyone, every single atom in existence is God. Right? There's nothing that can exist outside of God. It's impossible for you to exist outside of God. Right? Or the creator, the creation. Everything is interconnected. Once again. Right? Once you understand everything is interconnected, you're gonna know, like, okay, the fact that you can see this in your reality means it is already an extension of you. Like, the only thing you can see is yourself, bro. You are an electromagnetic being existing within an electromagnetic realm, right? People try to separate science and be like, oh, we're gonna put it in a scientific way. But it's like, bro, in a way, everything is science, right? Science is this the art of knowing, right? Science is that which we know to be fact. So when you study something and you confirm something to be factual, then it becomes science, right? Science is literally infinite because the universe is infinite. So science is another aspect of reality, just like language. And remember, I said everything is interconnected, hence why you can describe the science of reality, right? Or the science of programming, etc. So, yeah, what I'm gonna do is programming. What is a program, right? We're gonna search this up. We're gonna ask Google, what is a program? Cause we got these computers, bro. These super computers, and the best thing you can do is to use iron. Iron sharpens iron. You feel me? That's what I think about intelligence. All intelligence is interconnected, bro. So all intelligence is intelligence. So when you utilizing these platforms, books, or Google search engines, or Google is one search engine, but when you're utilizing search engines, you feel me? Knowledge is knowledge. Letters are letters. Language is language. Y'all have to learn how to read things for what it is, bro, and learn how to decode things and deduct based upon the circumstances. So a program is a set of step-by-step instructions that tells a computer, a machine, or a person how to do a specific task. It works just like a recipe in a kitchen, taking taking some input, processing it, and giving you a final result. So here they have the different type of programs, etc. So we read that part. Now we're gonna go to is a set of instructions. Hold on. Let me focus. A set of instructions, right? That tells a computer, a machine, or a person, bruh, or a person how to do a specific task. Now, even if I type on Google, right? If I type reality programming, let's see what Google shows me. Reality programming is that it is mostly problem solving, fixing bugs, and reading old code rather than typing out new magical features. It involves constant research, meetings, and dealing with confusion. Now, I'm just go back to searching the etymology of the word program. So, the word program comes from the ancient Greek word programma, meaning a written public notice or edict. It moved through late Latin, French, and into English, shifting from a physical public posting to a planned schedule of events, finally to electronic computer code. But really, the word just means before or to write, meaning write something out publicly in advance. But let's focus on the aspect. A program is literally your blueprint, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Feel me? Let's go right into it. The blueprint of your existence is what we call your programming, right? Your belief system programming. Reality, what you think reality is, the way that you view reality, that is your reality programming. Your specific reality programming, right? Now you have identity programming. Your identity programming is how you view yourself, how you identify in correlation to reality. Feel me? Okay. So yeah, if anybody wanted to know where am I at, where am I recording this this beautiful looking podcast, this clean podcast, you feel me? I am at I.M.I Studios. Feel me? I'm producing podcast. We are working here at I.M.I Studios and we are producing. They have been doing this for a very long time, by the way. So, feel me? I just got in here. I just got the opportunity to work here, intern here, etc. And just build, build with the tribe and everything that Armando has going on, here at I.M.I. Shout out to Armando and I.M.I Studios once again. Y'all should definitely come check out the facilities if y'all are interested. But yeah, with that being said, shout out to the Ascension Matrix as well. As y'all can see on the background, the Ascension Matrix.org is gonna be updated real soon. So y'all gonna have the information and the knowledge that y'all need in order to understand what is the Ascension Matrix at its highest level. I speak about it all the time, and if y'all have any questions, y'all can feel free to DM me. But with that being said, right, everyone and everything is a representation of reality, right? It's a reflection or an aspect of reality. The sooner that people realize this and understand, like, oh, hold on, I am reality, you are reality, we are everything, everything is us, everything is source, everything is God, etc. The sooner we realize oneness as a collective, the more advanced we will become as a human race, and as a planet in general, right? This planet will be able to ascend into its higher dimensional forms. As a planet, the higher we go in frequency as individuals and collectives, and we work in harmony with the animals and the plant life and all life in the universe, bro. The higher the frequency of the universe will go, the more the universe will expand. So if you are a parasitical force, a being that is not in alignment with the evolution of society, right? With the evolution of this planet, our intent as a collective should be to eliminate all parasitical programming or all parasitical energy within any aspects of this reality. And because we are gods, or we are aspects of God, feel me, we are divine beings. We have the ability to manifest what we want in this reality. So by focusing our collective power and our collective intent in purity, ascension, community, unity, foundation, healing, love, etc., you know, building these principles, honoring these principles within our society, you know, dedicating meditations, meditating on a day-to-day basis, at least, like, you know, whatever it is that you do. For example, prayer or meditation, which is considered the same thing by a lot of individuals. So, you know, just make sure to stay aligned with the source, stay aligned with yourself, understand who you are, understand what you are, and operate as yourself. You feel me? Don't allow nothing and no one to drive you out of your own existence. You feel me? You are the one, you are the thing that created this reality, bro. We are the source. Once again, that is my main message. So I don't preach that nobody is quote unquote superior or above anybody. I preach that we are all equally divine. You feel me? And literally oneness is a literal fact of reality, bro. So it's not even something that I quote unquote want to believe, bro. Like scientifically, everything is energy, bro. We are all energy, bro. So regardless of your identity programming and how you look at this reality, your reality programming, etc., you're still an energetic being, bro. You have emotional bodies, you have chakra systems, you are a physical body, you have emotional bodies, you have mental bodies, and these are your chakras. The physical root chakra, feel me, the sacral chakra is the instinctual mind, the emotional body. You have instincts and you have emotions. That is your sacral chakra. Your reasoning mind, your logical mind, your solar plexus. You at least you have some type of logic and reason behind what you do. That's your solar plexus. So everybody has chakras. These are scientific facts, you feel me? So when we speak about the DNA strands, etc., DNA science, DNA programming in correlation to reality programming, right? See, we cooking. We getting real deep. Not gonna lie. And I'm a little tired and all that because it's been a long day. It's 12:53 a.m. right now. Feel me? August 2nd. So we working, bro. We working. I felt the flow. I felt the energy. So I'm like, yo, Let me just record some content for the collective, and let's just get this energy flowing. You feel me? Let me express these codes and just get grounded within this frequency, because we have a lot of work to do, bro. We could definitely better this planet. This planet could definitely be operating at a higher frequency. And I want, hold on, bro. Hold on. No, because that's interesting. My form right there. So, yeah, I want everybody to be in alignment with source, bro. Like, naturally, you will want what's best for yourself. You will want what's best for everybody and everything. So if I'm preaching that I'm everyone and everything, and everyone is me, right? Then naturally I want what's best for everybody, right? Because everybody's an aspect of me. So naturally we will want what's best for ourselves. You feel me? And if you don't want what's best for yourself, it's something just plain wrong with you, bro. Feel me? So yeah, bro. Do what's best for yourself. Tap in with the Ascension Matrix, bro. Book my services. I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm elite. And if you need any podcasts recorded, like I said, and you are in NYC, pull up to I.M.I Studios. Feel me? We got the facilities and everything that you need. So yeah, with that being said, shout out to everybody tuning in. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Shout out to everybody that, made this possible. But yeah, with that being said, shout out to our brother Armando for making all this shit possible as well. We appreciate the opportunity. And we're definitely gonna make what's best of it. So shout out to I.M.I Studios, like I said before. And yeah, stay tuned, y'all. For me, just stay tuned. This a little short video. This is like about to be 23 minutes going. So this a little short episode, like the last episode, but feel me, we coming with more very soon. So with that being said, I see y'all on the next one. I appreciate y'all tuning in. And yeah, run this shit back. Cause at the end of the day, this supreme knowledge, supreme intellect, supreme intent. And I know we all learning from this shit. Cause even when I rewatch my videos, I learned from this shit. So yeah, with that being said, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Feel me? If you have yet to do that. Instagram Omni State, Cash App Guardian Infinity. And let's see, my TikTok is Omnisource Incarnated. But yeah, DM me if y'all want to talk to me. And like I said, book the training services within the Ascension Matrix. Hire me as your guide, your life coach. Feel me? And we gonna upgrade the fuck out your DNA. Facts. That's what it is, bro. And I don't mean to be vulgar, but yeah, we gonna upgrade your DNA, and not just upgrade your DNA, right? Our DNA, we gonna upgrade our DNA. But if you are somebody individually who's not necessarily in tune with this frequency, you still learning and you want to know more about it, and you want to know what I mean by upgrade DNA, etc. Right? I just spoke about it a little bit regarding the chakra systems and being the DNA strands, right? And if you in tune with this knowledge and the Emerald teachings, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, shout out to all the indigo children. Shout out to all the star seeds, all the high frequency beings. Feel me? Bro says shout out. peace. I'm just saying peace to all y'all, bro. Cause shout out is not really, it's not even the energy. Yeah, but we shouting y'all out because like we here, we know y'all exist, bro. These are things that are like facts of reality. You feel me? There's extra. We gonna talk about extraterrestrials very soon as well in correlation to the star seeds. So it's very interesting that that just came up. But yeah, it's about to be 1 a.m., bro. So I'm gonna start heading to the crib. Feel me real soon. I'm gonna end this episode right there. Like I said before, I appreciate y'all tuning in and stay tuned. We'll be back with more very soon. But yeah, peace.